Catamarani a motore, ormai sono di gran moda.
Motor catamarans. They're all the rage these days, which is why I've come to Monfalcone, Italy, to try one I have high expectations for. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the new Prestige M7. Let's get started. I can't wait. This is The Boat Show. For those who think Prestige is purely a French brand, well, that's no longer the case. Starting from the design department, which for over 35 years has relied on the signature of Italian designer Camillo Garrone, to the hull lamination and assembly of some of the larger models, which are entirely carried out by skilled Italian craftsmen in the Monfalcone shipyard. This is all part of Beneteau Group's vision, which has long focused on blending specialized international know-how as its core strength.
E l'M7 è l'ultimo modello che racchiude...
The M7 is the latest model combining unique features and innovations. Take, for example, this new Sea Plaza, an unprecedented concept for this type of boat.
Il piano di calpestio è stato abbassato. Questo avvicina di molto la vita.
The deck has been lowered, bringing this area closer to the water and giving it lines more akin to larger monohulls with larger sizes. The movable platform extends this area, offering a breathtaking overhang above the sea. The layout comes in different options. The teak walkable area, unobstructed by structural elements, has become fertile ground for creative ideas from the Garrone Design Studio. On the port side, there's a modest third crew berth, useful when needed. If not selected, this area converts to a large multi-storage space. On this unit, a large corner sun pad faces an L-shaped sofa with a coffee table. The main deck is tall enough to provide comfortable interior volumes, with 2 steps leading to a walkway around the deckhouse. The lines defining this model's identity are simple and, while faithful to the rest of the range, have a uniqueness of their own. The sleek stern serves as a vanishing point in a bold perspective, while the imposing yet agile bow shows optimized volumes aligned with the hull's proportions. The foredeck features 2 mirrored sun pads taking up most of the space, naturally flowing into a recessed bow area to create a sun-facing lounge. The main saloon is a single large open space with distinct but harmonious areas. On the port side is a fully equipped galley. On starboard, the living area with freestanding furniture and a large L-shaped sofa framed by spectacular windows, serving as the boundary between interior and exterior.
E più a prua, sempre a dritta, sotto i ripiani in similpelle, ecco che si nasconde la seconda postazione di pilotaggio.
Further forward, under leatherette shelves, is the second helm station, which can be fully equipped with seats, instruments, and of course the wheel. Below deck, 2 guest cabins, a twin with optional WC, and a double with an ensuite bathroom featuring a separate shower, share the starboard hull and have dedicated access. The forward staircase leads to the 2 main cabins. The port hull is largely dedicated to the VIP cabin, featuring large windows and a half-height cabinet, plus an ensuite bathroom. The bow area is fully designed for maximum owner comfort. The full-beam master cabin embodies the style philosophy behind this new model. Soft oak tones blend with differently coloured details to create an elegant, almost timeless environment. 2 semi-transparent mirrored wardrobes separate the sleeping area from the bathroom, divided into 3 distinct sections along the starboard hull, offering complete privacy thanks to a sliding door. The sofa is generous in size, sharing the starboard hull with the office corner desk, also spacious. The staircase to the Flybridge induces another innovation. It's reversed, ascending while facing aft. This achieves two things. It provides private access to the crew area in the same dedicated volume.
E il secondo è che soprattutto in navigazione
And the second is that, especially when underway, the natural tilt of the hull doesn't make the climb or descent too steep and therefore dangerous, but rather controlled and, above all, contained within the two edges for maximum safety.
Questo dettaglio a me è piaciuto da morire. Ma le novità...
I loved this detail, but the innovations don't stop there. That's right, because here too, on the fly, there is a distinctive feature compared to the rest of the range, which we find in the main steering position. The main helm is set back along the longitudinal plane, creating an additional sunbathing area, perfect for maintaining interaction between the person at the helm and guests.
Sono solo curioso di vedere se questo potrà inibire la visuale e la prua. Beh, c'è sempre un modo per scoprire.
I'm curious to see if this will restrict forward visibility, but there's only one way to find out. Start the engines and get underway. Before that though, take another look at the Flybridge, with freestanding teak pieces and fixed cabinets. It's a real gem.
Avete visto, Beh, non male qui sopra sul fly. Oltretutto in questo caso siamo al...
Not bad, the Flybridge, right? Up here, under the soft top, it's even better. There are multiple options throughout the boat.
L'hardtop può essere anche accompagnato dal pacchetto Silent Mode.
The hardtop can include a silent mode package. It is an option that the shipyard want to offer the owner when at anchor.
È un pacchetto che prevede 51 kW di batterie aggiuntive al litio e...
This package provides 51 kilowatt hours of additional lithium batteries and 2.6 kilowatt of solar power above the hardtop.
Così facendo, per tutta la notte, più di 10 ore, sono assicurati tutti i servizi.
This ensures that all onboard hotel services, including air conditioning, run for more than 10 hours overnight.
Ah, giusto, le altre opzioni d'allestimento me lo stavo dimenticando. Beh, si può avere, come in questo caso abbiamo detto, il soft top oppure lo Sky Lounge, ovvero...
I was almost forgetting. The other layout options include the soft top or the Sky Lounge, a hard top with a full glass front extending to the stern, closed off by a soft curtain.
A me personalmente così aperto sul mare non dispiace.
Personally, I love it open to the sea, though extreme users could even skip any covering entirely.
A poppa il nuovo M7 di Prestige si propone con un'unica motorizzazione possibile.
Aft, the new Prestige M7 comes with a single engine option. Twin Volvo Penta D8s, 550 horsepower each, totaling 1,100 horsepower.
Con questa tipologia di motorizzazione il cantiere poi propone 3 diverse tipologie di range di velocità.
With this setup, the shipyard offers 3 speed ranges. The first is Eco, 8 knots at 1,300 RPM.
Il consumo per ora è di 23 litri,
consuming 23.6 litres per hour, or 2.9 litres per nautical mile.
A bordo si possono imbarcare al massimo 3.400 litri di carburante, facendo un veloce...
With a 3,400 litre fuel tank, this yields over 1,300 miles of range, a solid figure.
Che è un ottimo range. La velocità di crociera poi consigliata, quella intermedia.
The recommended cruising speed is around 17 knots.
Siamo intorno ai 2.600 giri per minuto. I consumi naturalmente sono...
We're at 2,600 RPM and consumption has raised. In this case, we need 10 litres per mile and 167 litres per hour.
Certo, il range della possibilità di navigazione diminuisce, ma questo è un ottimo compromesso tra...
Range decreases, but this strikes a great balance between comfort, efficiency and speed.
Sappiamo che la percezione che si ha nella navigazione sui catamarani a motore in particolare è diversa da quella che si ha.
We know that the feeling on board motor catamarans is very different from monohulls. Let's veer to port and see.
Non ho paura, vado a tutta barra.
No fear, full throttle. 17 knots is not an excessive speed. I can do it.
Fermalo. Naturalmente la velocità decresce e la mia sensazione è quella di una stabilità perfetta. Mi aspettavo che...
Speed decreases and I feel perfectly stable. I was expecting that, especially as perceived here from the fly. The turbulence would be outside the turning radius, and that I would then feel a rebound from the outer hull in the turn. Instead, none of this happened. It seems to be perfectly balanced.
Oggi,
Today, here in the Gulf of Trieste, the day has given us wonderful weather. Very windy, but unfortunately, when the bora blows, as in this case, the sea doesn't rise.
certo, ho detto purtroppo per un motivo.
Of course, I said unfortunately for one reason only, because I would love to feel how this hull behaves on waves. Indeed, this is a very important topic for catamarans.
Qua in particolare è stato studiato un piccolo skeg, proprio
Here, in particular, a small skeg has been designed right in the centre of the hull, which prevents a hard impact with a wave if it happens to be higher than the gap between the two hulls. What's left for me is to go looking for my own waves. Let's see how it behaves when I go over them. It's not much, but it's already something.
ho diminuito un po' la velocità.
I reduced the speed a little to raise as much water as possible. Now I'm pointing the bow into the waves I've created, and you'll hear how the waves behave. Listen.
Sentite? Beh, avrei potuto sentire uno schiaffo.
I could have expected a hard slap under the hull, but instead it just rode over the waves, cutting through them perfectly. Excellent work.
Ok, mi sono messo poppa alla mano.
Okay, now I've put the stern to the bora, hoping it will help me reach top speed, which the shipyard declares as 20 knots.
Ho dato tutto gas. I consumi per...
I've gone full throttle. Fuel consumption per mile has reached 11 litres, while at the moment we're at 220 litres total.
Beh, la velocità è già di 20.8.
Well, speed is already 20.8, 21 knots at 2,950 revolutions per minute.
Certo, arrivare a raggiungere la velocità massima non è l'obiettivo.
Of course, reaching maximum speed is not the goal when navigating this boat, but rather enjoying the sea in the best possible way.
Navigare miglia dopo miglia, giorno dopo giorno, godendosi.
Sailing mile after mile, day after day, savouring every part of this beautiful journey. The one we all love more than anything else, the one toward the blue.